And now I'll interview the job seekers.
Cabbage! Cabbage! Green cabbage! Get it before it goes brown!
Young master, the good Lord, in his infinite wisdom, gifted me the power to know the fate of men. For just a little coin, I can tell you all the good and evil that awaits you.
Why not? So, what fate awaits me, good wife?
Alas, young man, you will meet with great suffering. The Lord is testing you, or punishing you. Look to your conscience. Make restitution for all the evil you have done, and repent, repent, like the good thief, and perhaps you will be absolved.
Aren't they lovely?
Thank you. Here's your coin.
I thank you, Goodman. There's not many who treat me as kindly as you have. May God be with you.
God be with you.
Vegetables,
Good be
fruits,
with you.
apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get 'em.
God save you.
You hear about the water carrying?
Aye. I can haul water all day long.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other folk that will take it if you don't.
I do. I want it. What do I have to do?
So tell me, what was your trade before?
I was a miner, then a farm laborer, then I was a servant, then I fled from Scullets and ended up here.
Quite the factotum, aren't you? Was none of those jobs good enough for you?
I liked them all, but they were always sending me to do something else. Pickman, they'd say. Leave this and go and do that.
Pickman? That's your name?
Actually, my real name's Vassal, but they call me Pickman.
Is that German?
Lovely cucumbers.
No,
Asparagus and prunes.
it's from when I was in the mines, digging with a pick.
So you're keen on carrying water?
I've been keen on it since I got up this morning.
And you had another job before this morning, or what?
No. I was just joking.
Mushrooms and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
How are you holding up, anyway?
What can I tell you? I've seen better days for sure.
What happened with the bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
That peacock, what was strutting up and down and shouting at everyone? He told me he'd no time to listen to a buffoon like me. So I shut my mouth.
Besides water, you could carry... you could empty latrines.
What? Carry shit? That'd be a new one for me. No, it's not a thing I'd go around boasting about.
That's enough for now.
So, we're agreed then? When do I start working?
Look, the bailiff is the one who'll decide after I report back to him.
So, I might not get the job? I'll be in the shit if I don't. Understand? Goodbye.
Mushrooms and asparagus.
Hey, am I invisible or what?
What do you need?
You're one of the people interested in work?
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying water.
That's right. But first, I'll ask you a few questions. You are...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rob. There was more than enough Peters in the mines, and not just in the mines. So,
At the mines? So you're a miner?
that's right. I worked in the East Shaft, and I hope I'll be working there again. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordships?
You're just going to
When will they
pretend
open the
I'm
mines
not
again?
here? You're just going to
I don't know and
pretend I'm
don't
not
care.
here?
I'm not here because of that.
I suppose not.
How badly do you want to
You're
carry
just going
water?
to pretend
Well,
I'm not here?
right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners. And at least I can earn a few groschen.
It's not easy work, though. It's a long way to carry water.
Am I
Do you think it was
invisible or
easier in
what?
the mines? Digging through rock on your knees all day for months on end?
How are you holding up?
Not talking to me?
You mean this here? Well, I've got feeling back in my arm again.
What happened to it, anyway?
That time in
Talking
Skalitz.
to me?
I was knocked down by a horse. But it's better now.
Look, I can see by the way your arm is hanging, it's not
talking to
healed.
me?
You can't carry water like that.
Well, come on. I owe money to the Sawbones and I need the work to pay for it. I'll give you anything you want.
Not talking to me?
Well, I could find something that will help you.
Anything.
Not talking to me?
Here you go. This will help it heal better.
Thank you so much. How much do
You're
I
just
owe?
going to pretend I'm not here?
Oh, nothing. We Skalitz folk have to help each other out.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Hey! Am I
There's one more
invisible or
option. Carrying shit.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would
what?
people
Not
say?
talking to me?
I need money badly, but I couldn't go back to mining after that.
But it will be twice the pay.
Not talking to
The
me?
money would help, true enough. What about afterwards? I don't want to be carrying shit all my life.
Hey! Am I invisible or what?
Look at it this way. You'll earn double the money in the same time,
Not talking
or the same money in half the time. That's not bad, is it?
Well, you have a point. I could get it over and done with quickly.
Am I invisible or
and-
what?
All right, I'll take it. I suppose it won't kill me.
Good.
You're just going
I'm
to
sure you won't
pretend
regret
I'm not here?
The bailiff said he couldn't get a word out of you.
Well, he's not the most popular man around here,
Not
after everything that's
talking to me?
happened. You can't blame us.
Maybe, but if you lot had just talked to him, I wouldn't have to run around dealing with this, and you'd all have a few groschen by now.
Am I invisible
You
or
might
what?
be right. But there's no point crying over spilt milk.
What would you give if I put in a good word
Am
for
I
you?
invisible or
Good
what?
word.
Sure. If I put in a good word for somebody to the bailiff, then that someone has a
Pretend I'm not here?
better chance.
But I haven't got a pot to piss in. I lost everything, and I'm in debt too.
Not
But-
talking to me?
I might know about an opportunity.
Oh? What kind of opportunity?
I heard about it at the mine
Not talking
before
to me?
Skalitz was raised.
So, what did you hear?
They found
Not talking
something
to
they
me?
wanted kept a secret. There weren't any rumours about a silver scene, but what else could it be?
The punishment for stealing the king's silver is hanging or burning at the stake.
I know, but you can't be burned for stealing silver nobody knows about.
That's enough for now.
Not talking to me?
Good luck then.
Good health to you.
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving out
God
jobs,
save
not
you,
the
Henry.
bailiff.
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles? I want to carry water.
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though. So I came here myself.
Be that as it may, I already have the people I need to carry water. And anyway, it's no job for a woman.
I'm strong enough to knock you on your arse, you pup. Good luck, then.
He's dying.
He's badly wounded. So poorly he's been in his bed for weeks. Unconscious most of the time.
Sorry to hear it.
I already owe the apothecary a small fortune. And he won't lift a finger for us now.
What did you do in Skalitz?
I was at the silver works, roasting the ore and washing it. My husband was at the smelter.
Oh, Christ. Things got very ugly there. I suppose that's where your husband was wounded? It's a miracle you managed to drag him all the way to Ratai.
What else could I do? Leave him there?
Well, if you know how to cook fine food, I could get you a job at the merchant's house. You'd have a nice roof over your head there too.
All I've ever cooked is gruel and soup. Nothing fit for nobles. A roof would be grand, though. Not so much for me, but for my husband. Is there any way you could arrange it?
No. Not unless I lied about your cooking skills. But he'd find out soon enough, and then we'd both be in trouble. All right. I'll think about it and talk to the bailiff.
And you'll tell him to take me, right? God be with you.
What do you need?
Are you here on account of the water carrying?
Yes, I am. My name is Vincent.
Nice to meet you. I'll ask a few questions and we'll see. All right?
Fine. Ask away.
What did you do before this?
I work for my father.
Doing what? Who's your father, anyway?
He was Moimir. We had a farm near Skalitz.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw you there.
I don't go to taverns.
So you're probably here about carrying water, right?
I want to carry water.
That's all? Nothing more to add?
That's what's needed, ain't it?
How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive. But I miss my father. And the farm, too. But Ma says there's no use dwelling on it. Life must go on.
What happened with Bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
I don't know. I didn't talk to him at all.
That's enough for now.
Take care.
I'm glad to see you.
You're interested in carrying water?
I am. It's about time something good came to decent folk.
I agree. Now, I'll ask you a few questions.
What? But I want the work and I deserve it. Keep your questions for good-for-nothings.
What makes you so deserving? How did you make a living before this?
I was the owner of a mine. Well, I had a lease on it. But in our line of work, it amounts to the same thing.
The chief, eh? But have you ever hauled a bucket of ore up a hill?
There's no hill in a mine. Just a shaft with a winch.
It's hard work carrying water.
So is taking care of a mine.
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need brawn to carry water, not brains.
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know. I've done my share of hauling.
There's also the option of, emptying latrines.
Are you trying to insult me? That's no job for a decent Christian.
True. That's why it pays double.
Double, hey? Oh, that's not bad, but, for a man of my stature, no doubt there are more needy souls. Double.
How are you holding up in Ratai?
Not too well. I've tried offering my administrative abilities at the rat house, but the bailiff treats me like a peasant.
He's not an easy man to deal with, true enough. But if you show him what you're capable of...
Well, if he gives you a chance to show him...
But the bailiff complained he couldn't get a word out of you.
I refused to talk to him. Last time I did, he was vulgar, shouted and threatened to whip me. And then he comes and interrogates me.
Well, I can't see how that would put you off him. That's enough for now.
See you later.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
You're here about the water carrying?
I am. Where do I get some pails?
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job. I have to ask you a few things first.
What for? I can handle the job. But ask away.
What trade did you do before?
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda the winch, right? Strong as a bull.
Ah, the name sounds familiar. You were one of the new miners, weren't you?
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the mines, and I showed everyone I was a hard worker. So did I get the job?
We're not finished yet. Are you here because you want to carry water?
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. Turning it so fast I'd make everyone's head spin. But now I want to carry water at least, since there's some money in it.
Well, there's also the option of carrying, shit.
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make me, I'll break his legs.
Carrying shit is hard work. A job for a real man.
If you think it's so great, why don't you do it yourself?
I've got a job. But beggars can't be choosers.
So now I'm a beggar. Maybe I really should knock you on your ass.
Sorry, no offence. And how are you holding up?
Not very well, I'll tell you that. I help out with something every once in a while and get some money for it. But it's not enough. Especially when the dice don't fall in my favour.
Sure. And have you tried looking for other work?
What for? They'll get the mines running again, and I'll have a real man's job.
And what about soldiering? That's real man's work, isn't it?
It is, and I'd be good at it. When I land a punch, you'd think you were kicked by a horse. Which I once showed to a soldier I fell out with over a game of dice. Only, I'm too smart for soldiering.
No doubt. I heard you lot don't want to talk to the bailiff.
I don't know much about that. The others didn't talk to him, so I kept my mouth shut as well. That's the way we do it at the mines. He didn't even really ask me anything anyway. Just mumbled something under his breath.
I know everything I need.
So, can I go carry water then?
Not yet. I'll tell the bailiff and he'll choose.
Well, I hope he chooses me. Otherwise, I might be very angry.
If you think I'm afraid of you, you're mistaken.
We'll see. May the Lord watch over you.
I wonder if there are any other refugees interested in the job who didn't come to the rat house. I should ask around.
I am at your service, Sir Knight. Goodbye.
Have pity on me, a poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had. Take care.
God be with you. Goodbye.
I've lost everything. home, my family, my livelihood. Be merciful, good people.
I could use some help in Pribislavis. I'm in charge of renewing the village, and they tell me you can read, write, and do sums.
Aye. But first this water-carrying job has to be settled. I can't go anywhere until then.
Good luck. I wouldn't beg, good neighbors, but I'm reduced to this.
Now let's go sell the loot I've got.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Farewell.
Let's talk about the price.
Well,
What about this?
that's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Praise the Virgin Mary, good wife. Do you have any idea?
I'm from Skalitz. Good folk. You all know what happened there.
God save you. What can I do for you? God be with you. let's have a word about the price.
All right, so. See, now I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
Good people, come up close and have a smell. Jesus Christ be praised. Take care.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry. And garlic that'll keep you where it's very dispersed. Oh, and
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit. You'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread. Bread baked just this morning. Bread!
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
See you later.
Can we do something about the price?
Well...
Satisfied?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
Goodbye.
I've lost everything. My home, my family, my life. Be merciful. What am I to do? A poor wretch whose home was burned to ashes by Sigismund's hordes.
Greetings. Take care.
I'm glad to see you.
God be with you.
Okay. I think I have decided who gets which job. Pigman and Rock seemed okay with carrying shit. Antonia needs money, Vincent needs something to do, and Tonda, despite his threats, is just a good fit for water carrying. Cornelius will come to Privislavitz with me once we've established a trading post.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I'd like to talk to you again about that job. What can you tell me about the other carriers?
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them. Some places are overflowing.
Sounds disgusting. Why would anyone want the job?
If all else fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1 I pay the water carriers. That might convince someone.
That's all I need to know.
Good luck, then. Good luck to you.
I know everything I need to know to pick the carriers.
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this damn business off my back. So how have you decided?
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their names, or should I send for them?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or something else. Don't worry, I'll send for them.
Peter, better known as Rock.
Peter? Rock? Didn't he get into a fight and injure his arm? Well, what should he do?
Carrying shit.
Good. 1 person for this job. Next?
Vincent, Moimir's son.
Vincent? Never heard of him. What do you think he should do?
To carry water.
So we have 1 person to carry water. Who's next?
Vasil, Goes by the moniker of Pickman.
Pickman. I hope he doesn't have a history of pickpocketing.
No. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines, and he was very keen with the pick. So much so, he managed to chop off 2 of his fingers.
Well, he can't do too much damage with a bucket, I suppose. Where do you want to put him?
Carrying shit.
Good. 1 person for this job. Next?
Tonda. They call him the winch.
The winch. Ought to be good with a bucket anyway. What's he going to do?
To carry water.
So we have 1 person to carry water. Who's next?
Antonia.
What? A woman?
Yeah, is that a problem? You never said it had to be only men.
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear. It's a long walk with a heavy load, man's work.
She can handle the job, have no fear.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to me if she can't. Where do we put her then?
To carry water.
So we have 1 person to carry water. Who's next?
That's it.
Good. All decided. Now about the cook's job.
Oh, the cook's job.
Farewell.
I'll have to deal with that. But now, let's hand off the nightingales.
Onions that'll even make your mouth dry like a little lass. Come and buy some.
Able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
Have pity on me. A poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers.
Yesterday went well, eh?
Rake, spade, fork, and axe. All you need to
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
So, I prowled around for a while, and I have something for you.
Wonderful! How many did you get?
All 3.
So that's all of them. Excellent. Let's hope the burden never hears about my little mistake.
Let's hope not.
Thank you, lad. Here's something for your efforts. See you later.
I've got some time to kill before evening. Let's train with Captain Bernard. Yes, he's already gone. Well, let's just go home and do some equipment management.
It's better never to lend money to him. It's always a...
Rakes, spades, forks, and axes. All
bye.